morning. How are you lovely ladies and gentlemen doing this morning? I know the kids normally locked in as well, and that's a good thing that you got the kids looking at their local shows on the morning time on their local station. This is DBS and this is This Morning Show. Let's see what Kendall has. We'll be back.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polio. There has been a revelation regarding whether a recent trip to the United States by the head of the island's Citizenship and Investment Program was sanctioned by the government. It came yesterday from Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre during the weekly pre-cabinet briefing. St. Lucian should also not expect any further comment from the Prime Minister on the CIP controversy until a civil court case filed in the United States is concluded.
The CEO told he went to the private matter. The government did that. The CEO said for himself, he wouldn't. He said he went to bank on his own. He's the government. You see, I want to make sense the last time for all those who want to hear it. There is a RICO case in the U.S. court, a civil matter. Let's wait for it. Let's wait. We have no issues. The issues that surround St. Lucian's CIP are speculation and accusations.
Meanwhile, an opposition politician has addressed issues surrounding recent statements by Investment Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire. Mr. Dominic Fede, second deputy political leader of the opposition United Workers' Party, did so Monday during a press conference where reference was made to a memo which was issued earlier this year. It addressed a third option to potential investors, which falls under the enterprise project investment.
This investment category falls within the existing enterprise project investment as option 3. This latest option offers an expanded option for developers to invest in projects which are towards enhancing the country's infrastructure. Prices begin at US $100,000 for a single applicant and $150,000 for a family of up to 4 members.
Finally from us this morning, a sunken road at Chase Gardens in Castries has left residents of an apartment complex concerned for their safety and motorists. According to the landlord, the issue surfaced in 2011 and is yet to be fixed by the Ministry of Infrastructure.
We heard a big noise, and when I ran outside along with the neighbor, my neighbor next door, we realized that the truck had crushed inside the road, and the truck got stuck. And I looked out and I said to them, please don't go further because the road has caved in. And the guys got out of the vehicle.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the entire news team, I'm Timothy Polio, wishing you a very enjoyable and productive Tuesday. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report.
Thanks, Kendall. Let's take a break and come right back. From time to time, we tap into the energies of our Caribbean islands, and of course, Trinidad is a lovely place to tap in from time to time. It is the month of June, and it is wedding month, International Wedding Month, and Kenisha Primus from Trinidad, a wedding planner, spoke with us. I'm joined with a beautiful lady from Trinidad and Tobago. Kenisha is the name, Kenisha Primus. Kenisha, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. Trying to reel off the weekend. I hope you had a wonderful one.
It was okay. It was quite okay.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because we are actually in the month of June, and it's my understanding that June is recognized as International Wedding Month, and that's
Yes,
the
it
field that
is.
you're into. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you do.
Okay, so my name is Kenisha Primus, and I'm the founder and creative director of Loose Events and Floral Design. And this is a wedding planning and design company, and we focus on Caribbean destination weddings. And we really specialize in producing like personalized and bespoke destination weddings that focuses on infusing the couple's personal style with our local culture and radiant, vibrant, culture of the Caribbean. I
Right.
have been doing this for about 7 years now, but I have been in the event industry for many, many years before that.
Wonderful. Tell us about what, the importance of ensuring that that special moment for any couple. So much effort needs to be put in to make sure that the experience is just right.
Yeah, a wedding is a big investment, and as with any large investment you make, you want to make sure it's something that you actually like, it's something that you enjoy, and it's something that is memorable and you have fun with. It's a really special day for any couple, so you really want to ensure that your personality, your style, things that you like, things that both parties enjoy, is really infused into the really traditional stuff
Mm-hmm.
that people should do, as well as, ensuring that your guests have a good time as
Right.
well.
We've been seeing a lot of insurgents in the Caribbean. The Caribbean, we've been receiving, St. Lucia, for instance, has been receiving lots of awards as, destination outlets. A lot of people tend to come to the Caribbean to ensure that they make that very special commitment to one another. Let's talk a little bit about tips for planning a destination wedding.
Yeah, so first off, I would say to choose the right destination for you as a couple. And that will incorporate somewhere where maybe you have a history, or somewhere that has things that you can relate to, or somewhere that you just like. So I would say, first off, choosing the right destination is very important. And as you know, Caribbean has a lot of beautiful destinations for couples to get married, including St. Lucia. As you know, it's the honeymoon destination.
That's right.
My next tip for couples would definitely be to start planning early.
Right.
As yeah, a lot of people take for granted the amount of time and effort and energy that goes into planning a wedding. The earlier you start, the more time you have as buffer to help fix situations, to create backup plans, and to kind of get things in order so that when the day does come, everything goes as you have planned.
How does
My
one
tip.
maximize,
Mhm.
the destination wedding budget? Because it is one thing to decide, okay, I want this. Some people might have it and they might just say, well, all right, close their eyes and say, all right, just do this, and cost is not an issue. But we all know that that's not true for most people. So how do you maximize your
Yes.
destination budget?
Now, this might come as a surprise, but most persons I speak to when they're planning their wedding, they actually don't have a budget. And not that they don't have a dollar value that they can't or spend within, but they just don't set a budget, maybe out of fear. So my first thing would be for them to set a realistic budget. And it doesn't have to do with what you think vendors charge for a wedding, but it also has to do with what you can afford in the time frame. Because a wedding is like anything. Just as you can buy a car for any budget, you can have a wedding for any budget. So once you set a realistic budget for yourself, that would dictate the choices that you make for your wedding. It would dictate, the food that you eat, the place that you have your wedding. It would dictate everything from the table linens go right up. So that would be the first step to maximize it, actually having a budget. Because also not having a budget also causes you to spend way more than you anticipate, because you see a lot of pretty shiny stuff. Like when you go through the planning process, there are a lot of nice things, and
Right.
every always wants the best. Having that budget actually helps you prioritize where you want to spend more and where you might want to hold back so that you can maximize in another way. Another thing I would say is using local, like utilizing, like if you're having a destination wedding, you utilizing local and seasonal items, like the flowers that are local and in season, foods that are local and in season. That would kind of help you save as well.
Right. Is that where the wedding planner comes in and probably utilizes these things and help to save um, um, the person, on the wedding, save money for the couples?
Yeah, definitely. The benefits of a wedding planner is that they've done this so many times. Most of the times, couples, this is your first time and hopefully last getting married. So you have no idea like where to go, what to do. You're just going based off of information that you get firsthand from maybe vendors or the internet. But with a wedding planner, they've done this many, many times. So they know where they can save you money. They have relationship with vendors that they can negotiate with. They can guide you in terms of where you can get the most bang for your buck. So having a wedding planner as well also saves you money because they can kind of direct your budget into the right spaces based on your goals and what you want to achieve for your wedding.
Right, but then I have a little tricky question. I want to play devil's advocate for a little bit. As a wedding planner, you want to outdo, you want to make, because there's a lot of them, so you want to stand out. So does actually limiting or cutting costs that, on certain things that you might want to do, but in the interest of trying to show the client that, hey, I'm helping you to save money, but it's going to actually compromise you and your standard and what it is you want to put out as well. Is that ever a little tricky point that wedding planners normally might find themselves into?
Well, there are different types of planners. Like some people focus solely on like luxury clients, so their budgets and their minimums, because some wedding planners have a minimum budget that they would intake, would dictate that type of thing. But generally, the goal of a wedding planner is just for you to have the best day for you. And if your budget is a bit restrictive, us as wedding planners, we will try to help you achieve the most beautiful day that we can within your budget. And it doesn't mean that everything, has to be simple. Like we can pull back, maybe let's say you want to have simple, clean centerpieces, but then you have a grand statement piece, and that's where, all the pictures and videos are taken. Like that'll still be a special moment, maybe for your first dance or even for social media, because the weddings are always on social media. But then you were able to save a little bit on something else. So it is a balancing act, but I think it's still possible.
Destination wedding. Let's talk about infusing the culture of the destination that you're in.
Definitely. I think that's the most important part. Like, what is the point of going to a beautiful, rich, cultural place without actually infusing the culture in terms of the food, trying out the foods, or even incorporating the foods into the type of food that you like, incorporating like the music, the dance, the instruments, the history, the landscape. I think there are many different ways that you could incorporate the local culture, but it also kind of is dependent on the couple, like what types of things that they like. So for example, if I have a couple that really likes music or they're very musical, like we could find ways to incorporate local music, the music that they like, and just kind of blend it to give something really unique for their wedding.
Well, I guess that answers my last question about elevating wedding with international design and decor as well. It's infusing what they like whether it's international or otherwise, into the destination. Yes. Kenisha, exactly. I mean, we time is definitely, we're here now, we're wrapping up. In wrapping up, anything you'd like to leave with us, and how can persons, find you? If somebody might be interested in getting some of your expertise, how can they reach out?
Sure. I just like to leave by saying I know wedding planning can be very overwhelming for most couples, and I always tell my couples it's not about what is out there and what other people are doing. It's about you and your partner and us having a special day that's suited for both of you. In terms of contacting me, I am on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest at Lewis Events and Floral, or personally at Kenisha Primus.
Wonderful. We are honored to talk to you today. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
All right. Bye-bye now. And in this feature, of course, we are in the carnival season. It's Lucian Vaval season. And of course, Cupid is definitely a staple on the calendar. And she has forwarded into we're now learning she's forwarded into the Calypso semifinals as well. She's also in the Groovy semifinals as well. We had to catch up with Cupid, right? We outside RCI, and Linda, we caught up with your girl. We caught up with your girl. It's a season again. Oh, Cupid, yes. What's going on, girl?
It has been, like you said, the season again. Great, very hectic. Trying to be able to manage everything, life itself, the music, work. Just trying to keep a balance.
All right. Well, we're going there with you.
Yes.
For persons who don't know, break it down competition-wise, you are in there.
Well, I'm in the groovy and also the calypso this year. I decided to put my feet back in calypso. It's the third time I'm trying, and every time I do, I don't know, it's like an intervention. It's like something just happens and says, hey, Cupid, this is the time. There were several times I've planned and I've wanted to, but it just never happened. And I'm grateful to be back again.
I'm sure they're happy. What has been the response in the tent?
Trust me, it's always a vibe. The response has been great, to be honest. Especially the fact that I wrote my songs, my material. It's very, very receptive. Persons are really appreciating the fact that, I took time out to get back into the game. I've always heard, Q, Kaiso is your thing. You cannot neglect Kaiso. Come back. Yes. But you all know my heart is soca.
I know.
Even when I say, I'm taking a break, I'm still there. Yeah.
I know. Well, that is all good. No, I want to talk a little bit about it. I know your heart is soca, and we did. That is we think. Yes. You understand? But I want to dive into a little calypso for a minute there. We're looking at the listings of persons in there, and there's quite a number of females. Have you noticed?
Yes.
We've got a lot of women in Kaiso.
and I can tell you guys, I think we're gonna have a large number of females in the finals. I'm manifesting that. Of course, myself definitely I'm gonna be there.
Right.
And I think we're gonna have a very good calypso season. I think there are quite a few songs there that I really appreciate myself and as a calypsonian. I must say, Minel, very admirable. Her strength, I must say, kudos to you. Yeah. I mean, we all know what you went through, and to be able to come out and, not just perform, because getting back on stage is one thing, but to sing a song that represents or depicts what you actually went through shows a level of strength that we must say kudos to you. Yeah. I look forward, regardless of that, definitely.
I love it.
Yes.
No, listen, the season is here. You got a lot, like you said, trying to balance it all off. But anything, I know you're a woman who's passionate about, the entire cultural showpiece. Yes. And I'm sure you'll have some words for persons, getting involved in the carnival season. So anything you'd like to put out there?
Of course, I'd like to say, don't be discouraged by anything. I mean, anything that you want to take on in life, regardless of what it is, whether it's something that's a little side hustle, whether it is something career-wise or something for entertainment, always go full in. Don't ever hesitate just because he say, they say. And especially for the artists out there, take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, all right. I'm glad you go there. What do you do to keep up? Because there are a lot of artists, them new ones, they don't understand, They're breathing heavy on the stage, they're going to drop down. What do you do? How do you manage that?
Well, because I'm so busy, I have to be honest. I don't have time to gym. Last year I tried going to the gym, but I've always done my little thing. You see, fitness is a lifestyle. It's not just about joining the gym and just going and do it. I'm a very lazy fitness person. I do what works for me. While I'm washing my dishes, trust me, I'm doing my squats and I'm doing my thing in the bathroom while I'm soaping myself. Yes, I make it work. You understand? Right. Instead of walking up the stairs, I run up the stairs. So you have to make fitness part of your lifestyle. And even beyond that, you have to take care of yourself, your vocals. You have to make sure that you don't catch the flu like I did. I'm putting it out there. Do not put yourself in a position where you don't wash your hands. You need to take care of yourself, especially thoroughly in that season as a musician, to make sure, because your voice is your weapon. It is your instrument.
Do you normally change your diet around that time?
No. The fortunate thing about me is that I've always been a very picky eater. I eat a lot, but I'm a very picky eater. So I'm not one who likes dairy products, things that would probably make me gain weight or whatever. So I don't do things like ice cream and all those sugary stuff. It has never been part of what I like. So to me, it kind of works well for me. Yes, it works well for me.
It is important for them to do
those things. It is important, yes, to watch your diet, what you eat. And like I said, fitness is a lifestyle. It's not something that you do once in a while, and then after a while, when you figure you start looking good, you lose the water weight. Don't be fooled. You might be thinking you're losing weight. It's just water weight.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you make it part. You start slowly, gradually, be consistent, and then it becomes a thing.
All right. We want to wish you the best for the season.
Of course. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hopefully we catch you on some stage again sometime soon.
Of course. And thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you always. Linda, your girl.
St. Lucia Carnival Nights. And look out for my groovy, guys. Go check it out. Released today. Yes, I'm not sure when this is going to be aired, but you can check it out on YouTube. All right? Bang.
All right. Thank you.
Oi.
Look up there.
Hey. It's a time. Guys, that bed nice. Guys, I was dreaming about blue waters and just wake me up. Because I need some electrolytes in my body. I need blue waters. Yes. I need my liquid electrolytes. energized now. Good morning, St. Lucia. This is a nice, comfy segment for y'all. All of y'all that play, y'all want to get up and y'all don't like to get off the bed. So you know what? Bweelz and DBS is bringing the bed workout for your guys at home. So go back down and enjoy the show. All right. So for all those that love the bed, we're going to be working out from our mattresses today. We're going to get right into it. You wake up, you have your morning blue water electrolyte, natural energy. We're going to do some leg raises. So again, on your soft bed, put your legs together, 4 inches above the ground, head down, and we're going to do some leg raises. Let's go. 1, 2. When you come down, make sure you don't touch the ground. 3, and keep your head down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. So that's one exercise. Jumping into the second one, we're going to do flutter kicks. Again, stretch our legs out, toes pointed forward, and we're going to flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, all that can be done in the convenience of your own room on your bed. The third exercise we're going to execute, we're going to do scissors. Again, point your foot forward and slice it over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So working out is not hard. We don't need to have any excuses for it. It can be done any and everywhere. So the fourth exercise, your feet on your bed, and we're going to do some bridges. Chest out, core in, and we're going to jilt up. Squeeze. 1, 2, reaching the glutes at the same time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Again, exercises at your home or on your time. Then we're going into bicycle. If you want, you can hold chest out. You can do like you're holding the handlebar, and you can pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see, guys, there's more than one way to have fun on your bed. Again, you can go on the side. All of you that complain about planking and the floor hard, you're on your bed. So you can lie down on the side and stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I remember what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Get it? Going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go to regular plank. Forward, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, we're still going side leg raises. So you're still going on your side. Again, chest out, your core is in. And you can raise the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You can see everything is engaged. From my chest, core, legs, calves, everywhere. Again, you go to the next side. Raise it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We're still on our bed and we're going on all fours. No chiller. We're exercising. All fours. What we're going to do now, make sure the bed is nice, soft, and comfy. We're going to do the fire hydrant. So you know how the dogs just go and like to pee. So we did on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You already starting to feel tired. I know that's St. Lucia, but don't forget we're on our bed. So we can lie down back on our bed and we can do the Superman. So you stretch out, legs up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you see, guys, you don't have to be such an exquisite body movement. It can be done at your home, in your room. So stop making excuses and say, I cannot work out, I don't have time. We always have time. Now, you see that thing, DBS, good morning, I'm going back to bed. I burn.
Well, guess who's back? Back again. Chella is here. Oh my God. Welcome home, baby girl. All right. Chella, we're closing.
Hey, St. Lucia, good morning. Sending you some sunny greetings. I'm so happy to be here. I know most of you are complaining about the heat, but when you lack in the sunshine, I'm happy not to be England, and I am back. I am here, and Maureen has been doing an awesome job. So we just send you some good vibrations this Monday. No, it's not Monday.
It's Tuesday.
This Tuesday, you see the jet lag have me. Forgive me, please. But you know, it's just good energy all around.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful time. And of course, Chella is back. So you'll be seeing Chella from time to time.
Get a
Okay.
taste of me too, all right?
Wonderful.
And sometimes double trouble with me
That
and
is
Maureen.
it. Oh, I prefer that one.
Yeah, double trouble. So
Wonderful.
we'll see you next time.
Have a lovely day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.